This place once held society's darkest secrets, a fortress of fear, isolation, and despair. Tonight, the walls remember. Welcome to Eastern State Penitentiary, where shadows never forget. Opened in 1829 in Philadelphia, Eastern State was hailed as the most expensive, most modern prison of its time. Its revolutionary design featured radial cell blocks and strict solitary confinement for every single inmate. The goal was to reform prisoners through isolation, forcing them to reflect on their crimes and find penitence. But what was intended as reform quickly became a form of psychological torture. For over a century, thousands of men and women were locked away within these walls, their days marked by silence, solitude, and suffering. By 1971, the grand experiment had failed. The prison was abandoned. The guards left. The prisoners were gone. All that remained were the echoes of suffering, soaked into the very stone of the building. Today, Eastern State stands in a state of preserved ruin. Tourists call it beautiful in its decay. Photographers find it hauntingly photogenic. But many who venture here, especially after dark, speak of something more. They talk of whispers carried on the wind when no one is there, of footsteps that echo down empty corridors, and of heavy iron cell doors slamming shut on their own. The history of this place is filled with grim accounts. Former inmates reported widespread madness, profound despair, and acts of self-harm, driven by the crushing weight of isolation. Today, some believe their tormented spirits never left, forever walking these halls, trapped in a cycle of their past agony. As you walk through the dark, crumbling corridors, with only a flashlight to cut through the oppressive blackness, you can almost feel the history. The air is heavy, and shadows seem to shift and dance in the corners of your vision, playing tricks on your mind. Or are they tricks? Countless visitors, urban explorers, and paranormal investigators have shared chillingly similar stories. Many who have dared to enter at night speak of the same unsettling experiences: an icy cold hand clamping down on their shoulder, a disembodied scream echoing from an empty cell block, or the unshakable, terrifying feeling of being watched from inside a pitch-black cell, even when they know they are completely alone. One paranormal team's audio recording captured what sounds like a faint, sorrowful whisper in cell block 12, a place notorious for ghostly apparitions. Another group filmed a cell door, rusted shut for decades, slowly creaking open as if pushed by an unseen hand. Whether these are true ghosts or just the lingering memories of profound human suffering, one thing is certain: Eastern State Penitentiary doesn't let you forget. So why does this place still trigger such a deep, primal fear in all who enter? It's more than just the ghost stories. It's the architecture of intimidation itself. These walls were built with one purpose: to contain the worst of humanity. But sometimes, when you build a cage for monsters, you imprison more than just flesh and bone. You trap anguish, regret, and the energy of lost lives. In places like Eastern State, that energy, that deep reservoir of human pain, never truly fades away. It seeps into the stone, clings to the rusted bars, and waits in the darkness. Some places deserve to be forgotten, lost to time, but others, like Eastern State, demand to be remembered. It still stands today, a dark and imposing monument to suffering, isolation, and the enduring strength of the human soul. A question remains for anyone who hears its story. Would you be brave enough to walk its corridors alone at midnight? Or would you turn and walk away before the shadows find you? Thanks for joining us on this journey into the darkness. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next investigation. Let us know in the comments if you've ever visited a haunted location. Until next time, stay curious.